Hi, good morning. This is Mark Endres. I wanted to share with you some of my favorite features of Desmos. One in particular that I especially like are the custom-made Desmos labs and activities. And then within that, I wanted to talk about the progress monitoring that I use in my classroom quite frequently. For example, up here I have the wafers and cream activity, which talks about systems of equations and the elimination method, which my kids really enjoyed. And on the left-hand side, you'll see a class list of the kids I have in my Algebra 1 class that I use this activity in. And on this, you'll see a scroll where I can actually look at specifically what screen and what slide of the activity my kids are on. For example, I have one student who's all the way at the end. The rest of the students have yet to start this. But I can actually see and go in and click on the work that their students are working on live time and be able to go and spend my time more efficiently with students who might need more help just by simply looking at the progress monitoring scroll. That would for sure be one of my favorite attributes of Desmos. Going off the progress monitoring, I wanted to click on an actual slide. I clicked on slide 13 for the elimination method on the wafers and cream activity. And on here, you can actually, by student, look at what was manually typed in as a response. So in terms of a formative assessment, I'm actually able to see what my students are clicking, what they're working on, and what they're answering for the questions that are presented to them. And then once I have that data, what I do in my own classroom is that I group together students with similar responses so they can talk and summarize at the end of the activity. This is in addition to one of my favorite attributes of Desmos. And finally, part of the Desmos activity teacher pacing guide, what I can also do is click on a specific student and go through every single slide that that student has completed so I can kind of see what the story of his or her learning was for this activity. For example, I have a student up here where I am tracking all of his data and progress from slides 1 through 13 of the wafers and cream activity for the Oreos, and I can see how he's progressed in his understanding of this concept.